Who is this?
How are you?
I'm doing so good.
Hi, who are you?
My name is Abi Carter.
Abi Carter.
Abi
And
Carter.
how young are you?
21.
It's not often an artist can cause a reaction on a show like American Idol that's not entirely new and unprecedented. But that is what Abi Carter managed to do on the 22nd season of American Idol, when she caused Luke Bryan to exclaim that he's never seen the crew of the show join in the applause for a contestant this hard before. From the first moment Abi started covering Billie Eilish's What I Was Made For, it was evident that this young singer would prove to be a force to be reckoned with. And now, just a few weeks into the audition process, Abi's viral performance is taking social media by storm. It's spawned countless articles and even more curiosity into the young artist's life. So, join us as we take a look at what American Idol didn't tell you about Abi Carter. The first thing you might not know about Abi Carter is just how interesting her home life is. Born and raised in Indio, California, she comes from an unconventional family, with her mother Andrea Carter being an amazing single parent to her 6 siblings and herself. Andrea has been a monumental figure in the household, raising 7 children alone and raising them incredibly well. In her musical journey, Abi has described her mum's support and nurturing as unwavering and pivotal. It's been reported that Andrea's home is one where creativity and passion are celebrated, as is evident by Abi's own sibling being incredibly supportive of the up-and-coming musician. Abi, second oldest in a lineup of siblings, shares a close-knit bond with her family and is often featured on their social media as their singing sister. While the exact vocations of her siblings, Annabelle, Ariel, Kale, Daniel, and Nate, are still unknown, it's clear that passion and creativity were very much allowed to take root within the family. All this said about her amazing mother, there's shockingly little information around about her father. She's still fairly new to the industry, so the details about her private life that she wants to keep under wraps have not been cruelly exposed yet. Which is why we don't necessarily know a lot about her father. His identity, religion, and ethnic background are all still unknown, and Abi herself has managed to maintain a level of separation between her professional life and personal life that would seem enviable to many celebrities far more well-known than her at the moment. As more and more details about the newly established artist come into the light, the narrative she's using to build her own identity cements, and so far, the kernels of information we've received about her family make the unit scene indescribably aspirational. Now 21 years old, Abi's family's involvement in a musical journey is undeniable, but her own natural inclination towards it from an adorably early age, it turns out, is a matter worth discussing. When she was in primary school, Abi started showing interest in music, as is the case with most musical prodigies. Andrea helped nurture this talent by putting her daughter in piano lessons as soon as she could, and even gifting her daughter a piano as soon as she could. So, Abi's musical prowess could be nurtured and one day realized. But her true musical journey started with busking. That's right, Abi Carter used her first keyboard, the very same instrument gifted to her by her mother, to sing on the streets of Palm Springs. She'd target the local market and started building her musical talent up on those very streets. It could be argued that such humble beginnings helped her hone in on her talents and taught her how to truly keep an audience entertained using her natural vocal gift. In 2016, Carter collaborated with her mum for the annual sold-out event called Open Call, held at a 1,127-seat theater in Southern California. Their performance earned them the title of Best Vocal Act for that year, as reported by Coachella Valley Weekly. In a Facebook post that announced their participation in the event, it was revealed that Abi auditioned for Open Call to help her mum with her stage fright. She also revealed to the event organizers that it was her dream to be able to make a living using her voice. While Abi's journey with a piano has been notoriously well-loved, which leaves her experience with another instrument sadly neglected. When she was a teenager, Abi also started playing the guitar, making her an incredible musical force to be reckoned with. Her story with the guitar started out in an interestingly sentimental way as well, with her mum once again becoming a prime contributor. In 2018, Andrea came across an announcement for a guitar giveaway by John Carey, an acclaimed bluesman, according to Kathleen O'Brien, a mutual friend of both. Andrea texted Kathleen after she saw the post, telling her that Abi would love to have it. Since the competition was student-specific, Abi became one of 12 students who submitted their grades and an essay on why they thought they deserved the coveted instrument. The aim, Kathleen explained, was to send the message that if you work hard in school, special opportunities like this one might come your way when you least expect it. Abi ended up winning the gorgeous Schecter electric magenta guitar at Woody's Burger in Palm Springs during one of John's performances. She was also invited by John to plug in her new guitar and perform with him and his band on stage. One thing that stood out in Abi's performance was her beautiful vocals. That, combined with her stellar abilities on the piano, made her stand out against a competition right away. Abi Carter decided to audition for American Idol after completing her university education. In 2023, the aspiring musician graduated from California State University in San Bernardino after majoring in psychology. During her audition for season 22, Abi revealed that she came from a big, devout family. She had several of her family members waiting backstage who'd come to support the young artist for her potential big break. As it turned out, neither she nor her family needed to worry about how her audition would go. From the moment Abi walked on the American Idol stage, she seemed a force to be reckoned with. Her family's encouragement and their tight-knit relationship, along with the support she received from the mayor of Palm Springs, highlighted just how confident everyone was in their conviction that she had what it takes to succeed in the competition. From the moment Abi Carter sang that first note in a rendition of Billie Eilish's song, What Was I Made For?, it was clear that she had the exact kind of star quality that American Idol respects. Another fact Abi revealed about herself on the show before her audition was just how much she adored American Idol growing up when Katy Perry asked her for her reasons to compete on the show. After her performance, where Abi also played the piano, which received standing ovations from basically everyone in the room, Luke Bryan told Lionel Richie that Abi, who'd only had one performance this far, could go on to win the whole competition. The judges also exclaimed that this was the first time they'd ever heard the crew join in on applause after an audition. As Abi's family ran in to hug her after that brilliant critique, the judges awarded the young singer with a golden ticket, which was later converted to a platinum ticket just a week later. Without even needing to vote and making a point of that fact, Abi received a golden ticket to Hollywood, which just essentially means that she'll directly be sent to Hollywood for the next round of American Idol. These tickets themselves are pretty precious, and to get one is regarded as a high privilege. But the introduction of the platinum ticket in the show really altered the way the whole process worked. Even more exclusive, the platinum ticket allowed contestants to receive an even faster track to Hollywood, all while advancing in the competition significantly. For Abi, who went from performing locally at some clubs and music festivals to someone who captivates an audience with a singing note, it's a very well-deserved award. All this said, we can't expect Abi's journey on the show moving forward to be filled with ease. Surviving on the show, even with a head start like the platinum ticket, is a challenge in itself, and one that Abi seems very ready to take on. She currently has a reported net worth of around $50,000, an amount she earned through her local performances at some clubs and festivals. All this said, Abi herself seems like she's a pretty private person and is very meticulous with what she posts on her social media. At the moment, Abi's Instagram account is a carefully curated selection of posts meant to highlight her time on American Idol and her appreciation for her family and friends, perhaps even a boyfriend. But alas, nothing too conclusive can be gauged about her private life from her Instagram alone. Her TikTok account, the only other account where she's fairly active, is full of short covers she posts based on her audience's comments. A single artist, however, features on those accounts more than others. Miss Taylor Allison Swift seems to be a personal favorite of Abi, and she often covers the more experienced artist. While the exact nature of her musical inspirations is still unknown, covering artists like Taylor Swift, Renee Rapp, and Phoebe Bridgers extensively on her account gives us a good idea of what her personal music taste might be. As it stands, Abi even released a part 1 of her original songs on her account, and from the comments alone, it was evident that the song had potential to go big. While she's not ready to release her original music just yet, according to her own comment on TikTok, we can't wait to see what Abi gets up to next.